My score just
Previously
continued
on
to
Water
shoot
Your
up.
Soil.
So finally, my score actually got to the upper 700s. And then I was like, my goal was the 800. So I kept going. I kept managing my cards the correct way. I applied for more credit cards and my score shot up to the 800s. Then I was in the 800s. The highest I ever been was at 839. My score was at an 838 for a while. So it was a good feeling to be able to accomplish that. I learned from experience that credit mixture matters. Hey, what's going on out there? I'd like to welcome every single one of you to Water Your Soil. So this is like a warning. And I didn't want to make this video, but I have to make this video. So the news came out yesterday that the Supreme Court shut down President Biden's student loan forgiveness plan. Now, with it being shut down, there are other alternatives, but it's not looking good for people who have student loans and we're hoping to get $10,000 or $20,000 taken off of their student loans. One thing that we do know is that student loans are scheduled to pick back up this fall. And I know some of you watching probably say, hey, what does that have to do with credit scores or credit cards? Well, there's a domino effect. Because think about it. For the past 3 years, a good amount of people weren't paying on their student loans. Some were just making payments with no interest. They were taking advantage of being able to pay down the principal. So if you are one of those people, you are able to reap the benefits of paying down your student loans without having to pay interest. However, this fall, student loan payments start back up and people are going to have to pay their student loans, and more than likely it will be with interest. Now, the trickle down effect when it comes to these credit cards and credit scores is going to have an impact. And I believe it's not going to have a positive impact. The impact is going to be negative, and it's going to be a domino effect that goes from affecting credit scores to even affecting things such as the housing market. Because for the last 3 years, people have not been adapted and have their finances adjusted to making student loan payments. You figure the average student loan payment is a couple of $100s per month. And people have been doing other things with that couple of $100s per month. So now they're going to have to find new ways to either gain more income or either cut back on some of their spending in order to compensate for the extra couple of $100s that they're going to have to pay towards their student loans. And like I said, it's going to be a domino effect. Credit card debt is approaching $1 trillion, is for sure going to go over $1 trillion now, as well as you're going to see it on the back end with credit scores, because if you're not paying on your credit cards and you're carrying over balances and the interest rates on the credit cards is constantly going up, and the credit card debt is constantly going up, it will impact your credit scores. So you are going to see a drop in credit scores. I have no doubt in my mind that we're going to see a drop in credit scores these next couple of years. Now, will people learn and they adapt and they find a way to manage their finances better? I'm not sure. But if you do have credit cards and you also have student loans, be very careful with your credit cards. Be very careful with your spending. Be very careful with what you decide to purchase with your credit cards, because I know some people the past couple of years, they've been doing extra things with their credit cards, not just paying for living expenses. They've been going on trips and going to extravagant events and things like that and doing a lot of shopping. But now they're going to have to adapt and make that big time adjustment to having to pay out a couple of $100s per month in regards to their student loans. So don't just think this whole student loan forgiveness thing is just going to be impacting towards student loans. There's going to be a trickle down domino effect. It's going to affect credit cards. It's going to affect credit scores. It's going to affect the housing market. There will be a big impact, and not in a positive way. Now, if you look at my past videos, I made numerous past videos where I was telling people that they should be paying down on their principal balance on their student loans. Now, some people in response, they were like, hey, we really don't have the finances to pay that money. But my logic is, if you had the money to pay on your student loans before, you more than likely could have continued, unless you lost a job or your income decreased, which is understandable. But that 3-year time period where it was no interest on the student loans was a great opportunity for people to take advantage of and pay down their balance on their student loans, because it would have had a great impact, a positive impact that is, on their credit scores. But now it's looking like everyone is going to have to go back to paying their balance that was pre-pandemic. So it's going to be kind of interesting these next couple of years. Actually, the fourth quarter of this year is going to be very telling. I expect this US economy to have a rough fourth quarter just because things such as student loan payments picking back up amongst other things. But I just wanted to make this video. I didn't want to make it long. I feel for everyone out there who weren't able to get their student loans at least chopped down a little bit. All I can say is continue to make your payments on whatever debts that you do have. Chop down on your debts. That way it will hopefully have a positive impact on your credit score. But make sure you're not doing any overspending for things outside of necessities with your credit cards. I know a lot of you out there, you like leisure time, you like travel, you have credit cards so you can go and travel and enjoy yourself and get hotels and things of that nature. But you want to make sure you're not putting yourself further in debt, especially when you know you have student loans still hanging over your heads. I know these past 3 years you didn't have to worry about it, but this fall is game time again. But anyways, if you're new here and you're feeling the vibe, this is Water Your Soil. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on all notifications. That way you don't miss a future video. And also, this goes to every single person watching this video. Hit the like button. A lot of you shortchange me on the likes. You watch the video, you say you like the video, but you don't hit the like button. Hit the like button. It literally takes seconds to do. This is Water Your Soil. I appreciate all of you for watching. Stay positive, stay focused. I appreciate the support. I'm out. Wait. Before you leave, be sure to check out the description box below. That way you can have all the credit resources from Water Your Soil. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button as well, all right? You know, people always come by here and they always leave comments and they ask for individual credit advice. But many of you may not know, I do have a book. The book is titled Strategies to Master Credit. It is available on Amazon. It also is available in ebook form on the website. You can check out the website, mastercreditbook.com. The book is called Strategies to Master Credit.